YouTube? It's your boy TBK, and we are running a little behind schedule on our way to rehearsal. We gotta go. We're playing with some dancers today, and we're gonna be taking some pictures at the Brooklyn Bridge with a good friend of mine. It's gonna be a fun day. Let's get into it. Looks like they're doing a lot more construction here in Queens, and it's annoying. Looks like I'll be okay though. We'll see. What you didn't see there was that it took 10 minutes for that train to show up, and then it proceeded to go 2 miles per hour for the next 3 stations. And then, even more so, it stopped between Queens and Manhattan, period. So I'm running a grand total of 20 minutes late. Oh boy, I just might make it. Still have about 8 minutes. I'm literally pulling a buzzer beater here. Okay. I made it. It's all good. Everybody's here. The gang's all here. We're about to play some Russian music by Shostakovich. Okay, we are finally done. It was about 3 hours of rehearsal, straight back to back, but I think we're done. So now I'm gonna go try to find food because I haven't eaten all day. I gotta stop doing that. Let's get it. Kenny, what's up? I'm gonna go try to find some food. Did you see it? Did all those girls kind of look at you weird?
Yeah, they're on like a college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're like, why are there men here? So for those of you who don't know, this is my friend Kenny. What's up? We met a couple years ago when I did the Dakota Music Festival. So I finally grabbed Kenny, and I wanted to ask him that question I'd love to ask all of my friends. Like, if you could go back in time and talk to your younger self, let's say 9-year-old Kenny, what would you say? What would you say to 9-year-old Kenny?
I've thought about this before. I would say don't waste so much time playing video games. Because I would get home at 3:30 and play until 12 every day. And that's what I did until I started music.
And why would you say not to do that? Because that's a way to decompress. It's a way to have fun. But did you feel like you wasted time? Like, why would you say that?
I overdid it.
Okay.
It was like I just couldn't sit down. If I sat down and I did it, I wouldn't stop. And so I had to put it away. It was like almost at the level of an addiction. Okay. So, but playing violin was like it was a way to funnel all of that kind of obsessive energy into a more productive.
Gotcha. So that was before you even started violin.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So violin kind of gave you direction.
It made me a good person.
I think you're a good person anyway, man. Come on, give yourself credit. Well, that's great. So I think that's very valuable, and just remember to not let the distractions, I guess, in your life, like, let you veer you off too far from the
Stay focused on your goal, what you want.
How do you focus? Do you have a specific thing that you do to focus?
Well,
is there like a ritual or like a process that you...
I guess I like to kind of calm my body down, we tend to think of focus as a mental thing, but it's your whole your whole self, you know, like if you have calm muscles, I think you can have a calm mind, and I think that's a good way to go about it.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Kenny. That was fantastic. Do you have something you want to plug? Do you have somewhere people can find you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the page of my string quartet, Puck Quartet.
Puck Quartet, P-U-C-K?
That's it.
Okay. Go like the Facebook page, Puck String Quartet. I'm going to link it down in the description. Kenny, thanks, buddy. Always great. I'll see you Friday. Awesome. Have a great one, man. I'm going to go get some food now. Yum. Yum. What a great guy. That's right. It's time to dig in. So that last sequence of events bears an explanation. I hadn't planned to go to Juilliard today. What I planned to do was have a talk and be interviewed on a podcast called the Classically Trained Musician Podcast, or Classically Trained Podcast. Anyway, I kind of screwed it up because I was running late with a lot of different other things, and so I couldn't do the podcast at home, and then Juilliard was having construction, so it was really loud there, so we had to reschedule it for later tonight, so we're doing that tonight. But now, like I said a little earlier, we're about to do some pictures on Brooklyn Bridge. It's gonna be lit. Apologize that I haven't been very clear as what I've been doing today. I had a rehearsal with dancers today. That's what that was about, because I have a couple performances. I have a performance at Joyce Theater on Friday and Saturday of this week. So we're just rehearsing for that. Yeah, I'm just being a terrible explainer, and I'm being an even worse navigator. I don't know how I'm gonna get to the top of Brooklyn Bridge. Wrong way. Okay, looks like we lost the sun. It's not good. The whole point of getting a sunset is seeing the sun. So, uh-oh. Crystal! Hi!
Hi!
How are you? The sun is, like, as you can tell, it's already gone down. We're entering blue hour now, which is really cool. I like blue hour, but it's not conducive for the beautiful saturated pictures that I really want. So we're just gonna keep chilling out. I bought a prism, guys. I got a prism. Awesome pictures can be taken with this thing. I've been looking up tutorials and stuff like that. So we're having a lot of fun, but we're losing sun.
going on, Viola Nation? This fireside chat is all about me. Just kidding. It's about Drew. He's coming now. Just want to say hi. There's no stories by LAJ because I don't really have that many cool stories. Comic-Con is in San Diego, so I'm working on that with my team.
Hey Kelly, are you talking to my audience without my permission?
No. They love me. They say nice things about me in the comments, mostly. I was gonna give you a kiss on the cheek. Sorry, yeah. Okay, bye guys. Have fun with Drew's fireside chat. Make sure you ask him lots of really personal questions. Bye.
That female is my roommate. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Thanks for coming along with me today. It was a crazy day. Very incoherent storytelling, and I apologize for that. I'm trying to get better at the storytelling thing. But, you know, I'm just going to stop apologizing. I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Anyway, today's fireside chat is going to be about a question I've been getting a lot in the comments, and that is, how do we get all of these different opportunities to work with organizations like NYO or go and play with certain people or meet people? And that is such a loaded question. In the past, I made a video, you can check it out right here, called How to Network. It was featuring my friend Marg Davis. It was really fun to make that with her. Shout out to you, Marg, miss you. Anyway, what I talked about a lot in that video was how to build relationships with people. And essentially, the biggest thing that I can tell you to build your musical career is to build connections, build your network. Because at the end of the day, I'm not the best violist in New York. How do I get all these jobs? It's because I'm present. It's because I'm posting on social media. It's because I'm showing up to concerts. It's because I'm having lunch with people, having coffee with people. And when they are in a pinch and they need a violist at the last moment, if you were the last person they talk to, if you're the last trombonist they talk to or the last percussionist they talk to, they're gonna say, oh my gosh, I just had lunch with Dave. Let me call him up and see if he's available for this gig. That's how this works a lot of times. It's who you know, not necessarily how well you play all the time. Now, if you suck, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I had lunch with him, a nice person, but this is a last minute gig, there's not a lot of rehearsals, I don't think they'll be a good fit for that. So I'm not trying to say you don't have to be a good player. The most important thing is you're playing always, because that's your product, that's who you are, that's what you're putting out into the world. But secondary to that, it's super important that you know people and you spend time with people. So the way that I get all these engagements and I document them, and I actually haven't been vlogging that much because I've been so busy. I just played a halftime show at the Tellin Energy Stadium down in Philadelphia. Literally, I've had over 24 coffee and lunch meetings since the last vlog. It's crazy. So the way this all happens is I have lunch with somebody, I talk with them, and I mostly ask them questions about what they're doing, what's going on in their lives. And I'm always thinking in my head, how can I help them? How can I make that pop off? Or is there a suggestion or an idea that they haven't seen that could be helpful to them? And I always make the meeting about them. And then at some point, if they're a decent person, they're gonna ask you, so what are you doing? What are you into? And then that's when you share what you're about and what you're doing. And then you can actually throw the ask, hey, I remember you were talking about doing that project. You were trying to record your instrument, but you don't know how to do it. How about I just swing by and I help you out and you do that? And then once we have it all set up, maybe down the line when you have a freer schedule, we could do a collab. You know, that's how you build these connections, and that's how you start meeting more people and getting more opportunities, because opportunities come from people that know you and know that you exist and that you're dope. And if you don't have those opportunities, if you don't have that network, then do something anyway. Do something on your own. Make a YouTube channel. Start producing your own music. Start putting it on iTunes or Spotify, or start an Instagram account, or start a Facebook page where you give advice. Give people value and go back to doing that every single time, and you will start being discovered, and you will start having people approach you with opportunities. That was a messy explanation, but essentially that's all there is to it. I meet people, I talk with them, I take emails that come in my inbox, and I do as many things as possible, even if they don't pay well at this stage, because I'm trying to meet people. That's the value proposition I'm going for. So hope that helped, and go ahead, drop a comment in the comment section asking me the next what should I talk about in the next fireside chat. I really enjoy these little sit downs with you guys. Anyway, I have some quesadillas coming and I'm drinking some green juice. I'm gonna get started editing this vlog. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Thank you for watching. Hope you had a great day, and don't forget to play, homie. Play.